Nuclear disarmament is back on the political agenda. Why does NATO still need nuclear weapons?
Well, everybody's in favor of nuclear disarmament, and the principle will be added to our strategic concept. But NATO will remain a nuclear alliance in the next decade as well. There's just no two ways about it. I mean, these are dangerous times we're living in. There is terrorism. There are rogue states trying to acquire nuclear weapons. There is a worldwide decline of democracy, and so on, and so on. You see, suicide bombers are a completely irrational opponent. Because of their religious beliefs, they are willing to make much greater sacrifices than any rational opponent would. So this enemy cannot be deterred in a logical manner. Their cost-benefit analysis is completely irrational. They're counting on benefits in another world, based on their religious convictions in the afterlife. So this is exactly the sort of opponent we have to be able to threaten with the ultimate horror of total destruction. And so we need to hang on to these nuclear weapons in order to deter these people, and if necessary, to destroy them before they destroy us. Our nuclear strategy is based on a meticulous, rationally developed nuclear deterrence doctrine. Our nuclear weapons are not meant to be used. They are meant to deter other people from attacking us. Now, unfortunately, this also means that we have to be ready and willing to actually use them. Otherwise, our deterrence strategy would not be convincing.
Wouldn't nuclear war be a bit too destructive?
Well, a nuclear war is quite harmful. We have enough nuclear weapons to make the entire planet uninhabitable. But, like I said, our deterrence policy is designed so as not to have to actually wage war, ever. I mean, no one's prepared to risk the future of their country or its people in a nuclear war. But in order for it to be believable, we have to be prepared to actually wage such a nuclear war. So if our gamble fails, we will be forced to use nuclear weapons. And we will probably have to kill millions of people.
Wouldn't that end in disaster?
Well, in theory, that is possible. And in theory, this could very well mean the end of humanity. But as our Secretary General so often says, in times of war, optimism is a moral duty. And besides, we can manage and win a nuclear war. We have the best materials at our disposal, and we are the only ones who actually have experience in the field. The bombs that were dropped on Nagasaki and Hiroshima, they showed us that you can wipe out an entire city, but that the economy and the democracy in what remains of the country can actually emerge stronger from it. See, ever since the Cold War, the world has been afraid of a nuclear war. When will the bomb be dropped? Now, that fear is paralyzing. We now possess a generation of weapons that are much more manageable than the old ones we know from Hiroshima. And I honestly think, that the world would be relieved when a limited nuclear strike would occur this decade. See, the fear and uncertainty would make way for pride and a can-do attitude. And those are exactly the principles that have led to democracy and freedom. So we have to find them within ourselves again. Why should the world continue to wage endless and rather unsuccessful wars everywhere, like we're doing in Afghanistan, Iraq, Chechnya, the Middle East, when we can end them once and for all in a targeted big bang? I mean, future generations will thank us for it.